Kim R. Grimes here. I'm here today to share the third attribute of uncommon leaders. But I want to also introduce to you two of my best friends. This is Gia Star, and this is Demi Angel. Let me see if I can get them to do some tricks. Sit. Sit pretty. Sit pretty, G. That's roll over. Good girl. Sit pretty. Good girl. Sit pretty, Demi. Good girl. Down. Down. Play dead, G. Play dead, Demi. Play dead. Good girl. Good girl. Roll over, G. Good girl. Roll over, Demi. Let's play dead. Roll over, G. Good girl, G. Good girl. Roll over, Demi. Roll over. Good girl. Good girl. High five, Demi. High five. Give me 10. Good girl. High five, G. Good girl. Good girl. They're excited. Here we go. All right. So let's go so we can talk about the third attribute. Oh, sitting pretty, but your backs are turned. Look at them. Good girl. So let's go talk about, all done, Demi. All done. All done. Good girls. Go get some water. So now let's go talk about the third attribute. All right, so let's get to the topic at hand. The third attribute of being an uncommon leader. Show me someone truly walking in their passion, and I'll show you an uncommon leader living an uncommon life. Uncommon leaders know what they want by getting clear on who they are. By now, you should be clear that we are created to be uncommon people. This is the third blog of a 7-part blog series called Dare to be Uncommon. And in this blog, it's going to tell you how to find uncommon people. So, is it safe to say, when it comes to finding common people, we can find them everywhere? Remember, common people are all around us, so they are easy to find. It's the uncommon people that I want you to surround yourself with, because uncommon people are doing uncommon things and they are going to uncommon places. How do you find uncommon people? What do you look for? Like I said before, show me someone living their passion, and I'll show you an uncommon leader living an uncommon life. Passion is the third attribute of an uncommon leader. Do you have passion? What are you passionate about? Is it all about you? Or is it all about serving others? God built us to love different things so we could meet different needs. God built us to take the materials around us and invest it in our nearest needs. Uncommon leaders pursue their gifts and their passions. They do it through worldly jobs for the glory of God and the good of people. Uncommon leaders live for something bigger than themselves. They see a need, then they take action. Where does your heart bleed for the need you see around you? That's your passion. The word passion originates in the Latin word meaning to suffer, referring to Christ's suffering on the cross. But passions are also born out of observing suffering. Remember the story of Joseph in the Bible. Do you remember that story? If not, you can find it in the book of Genesis. Start around chapter 37. But allow me to cut to the chase. God used Joseph's suffering and the betrayal of his family and the unique gifts that he possessed to serve and save many lives in Egypt. With the famine coming, God would use the faith and the obedience of one to save all. Every uncommon leader who knows Christ has this as a foundational calling to give their lives to the problem of their generation or problems of their generation. Remember, I said the secret to being an uncommon leader is Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ plus nothing. So the question of finding your passion is not discovering what you like, but what you will be willing to suffer for to keep doing. Dropbox founder Drew Houston explained, he said the most successful people are obsessed with solving an important problem, something that matters to them. See, our passions are the things we do without thinking. They obsess us. Your passion is the thing that causes your heart to beat faster. It causes you to beat on the table. You lay awake in bed at night or in the morning, and you speak with exclamation marks. Our passion determines our direction. You will only be remembered for your obsession, whether it's good or evil. Does Billy Graham or Adolf Hitler rings a bell? Uncommon leaders know that they will never have significant success with anything until it becomes an obsession with them. Jesus was obsessed with mankind and he succeeded. Uncommon leaders are willing to do what they've never done before. Uncommon leaders are finishers. They complete projects. They are follow-through people. Jesus was a finisher. Jesus uttered the greatest sentence ever on earth. It is finished. John 19:30. So your passion empowers you to complete even the little things. If you are anxious because you don't know your passion or you don't know if you're living in your calling, allow me to assist. Just by answering these questions. What do you love to do? If money was not a factor, what would you do with your life? What do you love to talk about? And what would you rather hear about than anything on earth? How does what you're doing make you feel? Does it solve a problem or meet a need? These are just a few questions that will help you flush out your passions. But I have a lot more for you. What you love is a clue to your calling and your talent. And uncommon leaders know their passions. When you know what your passion is, you feel motivated, inspired, and so much clearer about what your next step should be. So here's what I want to talk to you about. You know, I mentioned before, I'm hosting a Facebook challenge that will dare teens and young adults, along with their parents, to be uncommon. So if you're a parent, I'm daring you to commit to doing nothing else but raising uncommon leaders. Yes, I'm challenging you to dare to be uncommon. I'm challenging everyone who is viewing and keeping up with this blog series to dare to be uncommon, especially our teens and young adults. And I said it before, why? Because they're our future. So if you know a teen or a young adult, let them know I'm calling them out. I'm calling you out and I'm saying stop being common. And parents, stop allowing common living from your teens and young adults. Dare your teen to be uncommon. Dare them to be an uncommon leader living an uncommon life. And you can start by signing up for my Facebook challenge. Every day for 7 days you will receive a challenge, an uncommon challenge. And your job is to accomplish the challenge given and post your uncommon results. Just by accepting our challenge to be uncommon, you'll be part of an uncommon community. Yep. This is a private Facebook group where you can post the results of your challenge. You can sign up right now on this page. Dare to be uncommon. Dare to be an uncommon leader living an uncommon life. All you have to do is register. But be mindful, the registration closes on Sunday, May 22nd at midnight, and only those who register will get to play with us. So if you miss it, you will have to wait until we do it again. But life is too short for you to miss out. People's lives are counting on you. Here is what this challenge is going to do for you. You will get clarity on if you are a common person living a common life. Are you too busy surviving that you have become common, an ordinary person living an ordinary life? It will empower you to step up your game and stop being common. If you are a parent of teens, it will assist you in challenging your teen to step up their game at being an uncommon leader. It will motivate you and your teen to stop and assess how you and they are showing up in this common world. Because let's face it, common people do common things and they yield common results. So here's what you need to do next. Just click on the graphic for the Facebook challenge on this page. If you're a parent, click on the parent. If you're a teen or a young adult, click on the teen. And register for the 7-day Facebook challenge. But keep in mind, it's going to reveal some things to you that you might not want to know or you might not want to hear. So don't take the challenge alone. Invite a friend to join you and to join us. Parents, if you have a teen that is living a common life, then you both want to take the challenge. Teachers, counselors, coaches, if you know students who are being common, tell them about the Dare to Be Uncommon Facebook challenge. Dare them to register, and you register as well. I invite you to come along with them. Take the challenge together. If you want to be an uncommon leader, you need to do uncommon things. Uncommon things that uncommon people, that common people are not doing. So I said before, I made a commitment long time ago to be uncommon and to be an uncommon leader, living an uncommon life. And I want you to do the same thing. And I will show you how. So stop saying you're too busy and sign up for the Facebook challenge. Take the option of being common off your menu. This is just a challenge, but not only a challenge, an uncommon challenge for teens, young adults, and especially parents. This challenge is for all of us as leaders, and being uncommon is a must. So I invite you to come and play in my sandbox for 7 days while you take my Facebook challenge, which is called Dare to Be Unchallenged. Dare to be an uncommon leader, living an uncommon life. I'm the change agent, changing the trajectory of teens and young adults' lives, one thought at a time. Can't wait to meet you guys. Can't wait to see you in our private group. So until then, see you then. Bye-bye.